Good evening. Thanks for joining us on the news at 8. Today, the first day in the month of September 2023. I am Grace Dorcas Unyekachi. First, the major headlines. Election of Governor Oti, prayer answered to Southeast Nigeria, says Governor Soludo. Our 16 years in power, Nigeria's golden years, says PDP. AU suspends Gabon as coup spreads across Africa. We take commercials, we'll be right back with details and many more. Stay connected.
Experience the smooth and strong feeling that consistently surpasses expectation. Leading the way in high-performance lubricants, Master Supermoto Oil is as durable as titanium.
Welcome back. Now the details. Anambra State Governor Professor Charles Chukwuma Soludo says the emergence of Dr. Alex Oti as the governor of Abia State is not just an answered prayer for the people of Abia, but for the southeast and the whole of Nigeria. Governor Soludo spoke on Thursday at the Michael Okpa University of Agriculture, Umudike, in Ikwana local government area of Abia State, where he delivered the keynote lecture on the 30th anniversary of the creation of the institution and Founders Day ceremony. The Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Kaze Uko, said in a statement. The Edo State Governor, Mr. Godwin Obaseki, has said there will not be any restrictions of movement ahead of the state's local government election scheduled for Saturday, September 2nd. Obaseki promised safe passage of commuters transiting within and through the state. He said these while briefing journalists on Thursday after the State Security Council meeting held at the government house in Benin City, the state capital. Governor Chukwuma Soludo of Anambra State has claimed that President Bola Ahmed Tinubu inherited an economy that could be compared to a dead horse but standing. Soludo said his position was in empathy and commiserations for Tinubu's economic team. The governor spoke on Channels Television Sunrise Daily while responding to President Tinubu's posture against spending 90% of the nation's revenue on external debt service. The Gombe State government on Friday announced an increment in workers' salary by 10,000 naira across board to cushion the effect of fuel subsidy removal. Briefing newsmen in Gombe, the Deputy Governor of Gombe, Malam Manasa Jatu, said it was part of the measures taken to reduce the economic impact of the subsidy removal on workers. He said that the governor in Nuayahaya is concerned about the welfare of civil servants and residents of the state through various interventions since the COVID-19 pandemic. An Abuja developer, Alhaji Muhammad Ibrahim Gamba, has vowed to commit the FCT Minister, Barrister Yansan Wike, to prison and sue the Director of the Development Control for exceeding the scope of his powers. Earlier in the week, the Federal Capital Development Authority had demolished a duplex under construction at plot 226 Cotonou Street, Wuse Zone 6, claimed to be owned by one Alhaji Muhammad Ibrahim Kamba, citing it was sitting on someone else's land without valid title. But in a press statement signed by his counsel, Okechukwu C. Uju Azorji, the developer said they would take contempt proceedings against the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory for abuse of the process of the FCT High Court. The federal government cannot refund money spent on federal roads by state government for now, says Works Minister David Umahi. Umahi made news known on Thursday when he visited Governor Seyi Makinde of Oyo State in Ibadan. The news agency of Nigeria, NAN, reports that the minister is on a 2-day working visit to Oyo State. The management of the University of Ilorin has alerted members of the public to the latest antics of scammers using fictitious social media accounts created in the name of the Vice Chancellor, Professor Wahib Agbeole San. A statement by the management in Ilorin on Thursday said that the rogues used the fake social media platforms like WhatsApp, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Messenger to make all sorts of demands from members of the public. ostensibly in the name of the Vice Chancellor. The People's Democratic Party (PDP) has described its 16 years in power, starting from 1999 to 2015, as the golden era of Nigeria's democratic governance. The party, which celebrated its 25th anniversary devoid of fanfare on Thursday, August 31st, said that the ruling All Progressives Congress (APC) reiterated away all the progress made in 16 years within 8 years. The National Publicity Secretary of the party, PDP, Honorable Debo Ologunaba, said this in a statement he signed in Abuja. In a twist of events, the African Union has suspended Gabon following the military junta in the Central African country. The AU's Peace and Security Council made an announcement on Thursday evening. According to the NAM report, the AU suspended Niger Republic membership just a few weeks ago after the military took power there at the end of July. The Niger military regime has ordered the police to remove French Ambassador Sylvain Ite from the country forcibly. The soldiers who deposed Niger's President Mohamed Bazoum had given Ambassador Sylvain Ite 48 hours to leave. The deadline passed on August 28, with France failing to recall Ite. Violent sports. Super Eagles midfielder Alex Iwobi is undergoing a medical at Fulham ahead of a permanent move. Fulham and Everton have already agreed a fee understood to be 22 million euros, including attendance. The move will see Iwobi reunite with Marco Silva, the man who signed him for Everton in 2019. Nottingham Forest has announced the signing of Portuguese left-back Nuno Tavares on loan from Arsenal. According to Forest, Tavares' loan deal move includes future options. This brings us to the end of the news at 8. But before we go, recap major stories. Election of Governor OT prayer answered to Southeastern Nigeria, says Governor Soludo. Our 16 years in power, Nigeria's golden years, says PDP. AU suspends Gabon as coup spreads across Africa. These and many more different platforms. Log on to www.abntv.com.ng, and you can also follow us on all social media platforms being displayed on the screen. I am Grace Dorcas Umikachi. Have a pleasant night rest. Stay safe.